Welcome to Albert's farm. Ooh, I found a tennis ball. Welcome to Albert's farm. The sign is a little bit faded, but what it says is that you are not allowed to do anything. You just have to come here and behave yourself. Okay, that's what it looks like. Probably not going to be a long one today because I think the sun's going to go down soon. I don't know why it's going down so early. That's like weird. Something's wrong. But let's see what I'm going to find here at Albert's farm. Right, so over here are some graves and they all have the name Albert's on them, and I learned a whole lot of history about this place and I stored it here in my brain. No, my brain can't do that. I wrote it down. So let's see, in the 1890s it is thought that Hendrik Abraham Alberts, who is not one of these people, leased 114 acres of the farm Waterval, and I actually have a map from the 1800s which you can see here, and there is the farm Waterval, and this is what it looks like today. And sometime after that he actually bought the farm, and then in 1946 sold this area to the city, provided that it's used as a public space. So here it is, Albert's farm. And I didn't read anything about the names that I see here, but you can see it's from the same family. There are some more graves here. Also Alberts, at least the ones that I can read, but I don't see the one for what was his name? Hendrik Abraham Alberts. He was the main guy. He was a soldier in the Boer War. Sometime after the war is when he came back to this farm and actually bought it. Things to do at Albert's farm. You can sit on a bench. There we go. And they provide food. I don't know what it is, but I'll be sure to collect it on the way back. Behind me is a natural spring, and I would go and show you close up, but unfortunately I think people live there now, so showing you the spring would mean walking into somebody's house. And I researched this spring and I stored information in my brain all about it. No, I'm joking, brains can't do that. So I wrote down all the info about the spring. It's the only artesian spring in Gauteng, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, artesian. So I asked an AI and I said, I was polite, and I said, can you please tell me how to pronounce this word? And the AI was like, no, I can't. I mean, seriously? We're living in the future that we were fantasizing about in the 1960s, and we don't have flying cars yet, and we don't even have robots that can talk. Now, I know there are some robots that can talk. I just chose the wrong robot today. So it's an artesian spring, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it's the only one in Gauteng, and I'll tell you how it works. So in an artesian spring, I think there are like 2 layers of rock that are not permeable, and then water goes between them down at an angle, and then the pressure builds up and then it comes out of the ground. A normal spring, I think, is just water like going down and coming out lower down somewhere. But to make this all easier, I drew a diagram. Oh, I'm actually an artist. There it is. Everything you'll ever need to know about an artesian spring. Almost every time I go exploring, I end up saying, "Hey, look, I found a forest in the middle of the city. It's amazing." This is not exactly a forest. I think this is called a grove. Quite nice. The problem with public spaces, of course, is that they get neglected. And you know what I'm going to say next. I wish they would charge an entrance fee to get in here and then give this place a little bit more TLC, as the expression goes. Things to do at Albert's farm. Climb a tree. Get a run up and climb a tree. I didn't make it. Let's try again. There we go. There we go. Climb a tree, sit in the tree, and then keep your eyes on everything that you've left at the bottom to make sure nobody steals it. Shall I quickly go higher? Let's see. Ooh, I can go very high. I might be out the picture. There we go. I mean, everyone does this when they come to Albert's farm, obviously. The dust bins here do come with an instruction manual attached, but I think they need to simplify the manual because it is actually quite complicated. Because it seems like most people don't really understand it. Things to do at Albert's farm. Sit on bench and look at water. There we go. There's my view. Oh, I also read that this is the second biggest green lung in Joburg. It's the second biggest green lung after Delta Park, which will be an adventure for another day. Things to do at Albert's farm. Walk across bridge. Another thing to do at Albert's farm is swimming, but this water looks disgusting. But it's not, because it comes out the spring. But it's not going to be as nice as the water that you will see in this video. Things to do at Albert's farm. Stand and look at the city. There it is, the City of Johannesburg and Sandton. They just look like little specks on the horizon. Do you know what? I think that's about it for today. I have thoroughly explored every square meter of this place, and it's not so exciting. I think I'm going to give it a 5.3 out of 10. Albert's farm.